Happy Saturday, everybody. Just got into my daily routine where I get up with the little guy. Today is a little bit unique though because I will be doing my first Spartan race. I'm excited for this and there's a couple reasons why I chose to sign up for it. One, because it's my first race and I like to do new things. Two, it's gonna be a tune-up race for my next Hyrox race, which is in early June. And then three, great way to network and meet other people that like to do the same things that I like to do, which is challenge myself physically, mentally, and spiritually to try and get to the next level. So I already hydrated a little bit. Next thing I'm gonna do is sit in front of the red light, stretch a little bit, get all my nutrition ready for the race. And then I got about an hour-ish drive out to the Spartan facilities. Not sure what that's gonna look like, but excited nonetheless. I don't drink coffee, but my routine will typically consist of opening a Focus8 every morning and then drinking some Relight with some water. That's how I kickstart my days. Gonna do the same thing today. Got Aiden crying in the background. Gonna go get him in a second. I'll start my day with this, then create a little protein bowl that I will bring along for the ride. The race is until like 10:30 today, so that's kind of like an in-between time where I'm not really sure how to go about my nutritional intake today. If it was an earlier race, I'd probably just go with just this and then eat afterwards, or maybe a banana before that. But for a 10:30 race in the Texas heat where I know I'm gonna be sweating a lot and I don't necessarily know when I'm gonna be eating, like 12 or 1 p.m. my first meal. So I'm gonna try and get a little protein bowl or something in. I normally don't eat until 11 or 12, so it's gonna be a little bit early for me. It's not gonna have a negative effect on me at all. I'll get some fuel in during my drive out to the race and we should be good to go. Got about an hour and 15-minute drive today. I'm spoiled here in Austin, Texas. I rarely drive over 20 or 30 minutes. So today's a little bit longer than I'm used to, but nothing that we can't handle. And when I have long drives, something that I like to do is listen to podcasts. One of my favorite podcasts is My First Million. It's an entrepreneurship podcast where they bring on different guests and talk about the different businesses that they've started, or it's just a two host chatting it up about all the business ideas that they have. I've found that when I go on runs or when I go on long drives, using that time to think creatively has been super helpful. And then I've been able to implement some of the tactics that I've learned on the podcast into my own life, which is super awesome. So I highly recommend, if you ever have a long drive or you're going for a long run, to find a podcast that you like and can learn from and invest in that. Today though, I'm starting off a little bit different. I've been reflecting a lot on life lately. I just had my son a month ago and it's caused me to look in the mirror and think about who I want to become over the next decade and who I was a decade ago. And a decade ago, I was still an athlete, so I'm going to the Spartan today to kind of scratch that athletic itch. And a decade ago, I was playing collegiate soccer, where on Saturdays, just like today, I would wake up, get ready for game day, give all my energy to that. But there's a little bit of a difference today versus then. After that performance, after that game, I would get hammered. I would absolutely be focused on getting as drunk as I possibly could and partying and doing all the things that goes along with that. And looking back, I can't even recognize myself because now that I'm almost 22 months sober, I don't even know what it's like to be in that mindset to want to do that. And if you're out there and you've thought about giving up alcohol, giving up a substance, just take it one day at a time. Something that I did was just go 30 days. I'm just gonna go a month and just give myself a reset and see how I feel. And after those 30 days, I felt so good that I then was like, maybe I can do 90 days. And then once I did that, I set in my mind that I was gonna go a full year. And once I went the full year, it had been made up that, yeah, this isn't a part of my life anymore. I don't really wanna invest any energy or time into alcohol and this lifestyle. And ever since then, I've leaned into a better version of myself, not just for me, but for my wife, now my son, and for everybody else around me. And what it allows me to do is pretty much wake up early every single day feeling great, and what it is that really fills my cup, knowing myself and going out and doing that every day. And a great life is comprised of great days, and alcohol inhibits that. So here we are, driving to the Spartan race, sober, feeling great, and looking forward to many more races to come in the future. So today's Spartan race is going to be a total of 6.2 miles with different obstacles in between. Again, I've never done this before, so I have no idea what I'm walking into. I'm joining, I think, like 20 other people. We're on a team for powerlift. So gonna be a bunch of fun and excited to put my body to the test. So I'm just gonna jump on here and talk about how I'm feeling going into today. Old me would have been a little bit stressed because I used to slack when it came to my endurance and my endurance training. I would have been thinking, damn, this is actually gonna take a lot out of me today. But the cool thing is I've been following my own advice and just showing up each and every day and putting in a couple miles each and every day. And for the past couple months, been doing 75 to 100 miles a month and training for Hyrox at the same time. So that consists of doing heavier lifting and hybrid training. And the best part is that I can just show up randomly and crush one of these races and then go about my day. The reason that that is important to me to be able to do is because I train for my future. I want to be able to forever run around and enjoy life with my kids and hopefully one day future grandkids. So this is a baseline of if I can show up to stuff like this and not really have to train for it and I can just do it, drive here an hour and a half, do it, drive an hour and a half back. If I can do that, I'm setting myself up for success for the long-term goal that I have with my kids and my grandkids. Some food for thought for you. It's tough to motivate yourself sometimes to get in the gym or put in the work, but if you give yourself that purpose, that true purpose of why we do this, it's much easier to show up and do it consistently every single day. And if you want to be successful at anything, it's predicated on showing up every day and being consistent. Nabby, this is the first Spartan race?
I guess. I did. The Black Spartan, baby. Never heard of that before, huh?
Why are you doing it?
See, I'm trying to get verified, brother. Like, I got sponsors, you know. Thanks to, you know, Ross man right there. Hey, you know, man, you know, type shit. Learn how to be a Spartan, bro.
Ross man, what's the goal today?
We're gonna just destroy the entire course. No, we're just gonna go have fun. We're going to have fun. Not break my calluses on my hands. We're trying to thrive on life. That's the goal for the day.
Go, baby! Yeah! Let's go, baby!
Here we go, guys. Let's go. Good morning. Oh, good morning. Come on, guys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, Bray. Let's go. Over the fire.
Oh man, look at this. Hey, first Spartan race done. Brett's 12th.
My second.
How we doing? How we doing?
Oh, feeling great, man. Charged. That was awesome. We did it for fun. We pushed some runs, had some fun on the obstacles, fucked around a little bit, some stuff to work on.
What was the hardest part? What was the hardest part?
Oh, dude, that slant wall gets me every time. Time and attention. Work on that posterior chain. The 2-bucket carry was probably also a mistake.
Yeah.
Just for the record,
2-bucket carry.
My ego fucked up everyone.
Don't do the 2-bucket carry. Just do 1 bucket. All right, just wrap the race. Got all clean. They have a water station where you can clean up. Brought my own towels. Still got some mud on me. But overall, great experience. A lot of fun. It's like a party. There's so many people here. It's pretty awesome. Definitely gonna do it again. We'll see where I can grab some grub, get some fuel, get some electrolytes, get right back after it. How we feeling?
Shit.
You finished.
I did it.
You did it.
Dude, that was amazing. Woo! I feel on top of the world, cloud 9.
What was the hardest part?
The hardest part was a little sideways thing that you had to like hold, adjust your biceps and your forearms and your upper body. That's the only thing that I failed. It was really hard. I went in there confident as bar stuff. I thought anything with like grip. It can't be that hard. But I'm glad that I finished, man. Finished with a faster pace than usual.
How are you feeling?
I feel amazing, actually. I feel like I can kill another 2 miles.
Let's do it. Takeaway from today was to continue to sign up for things that are going to challenge me, as well as help me connect with other people that like to do similar things. It was a bunch of fun, weather was amazing, and met a lot of cool people that I feel like I can continue to build relationships with and do races like this with. So looking forward to the next thing that's on the radar, which is High Rocks in New York City. Gonna keep training for that. But until next time, I'm gonna go smash some Cabo Bobs and refuel.